Okay. Have to unclick it so my microphone picks up, but we should be good.
All right.
I hope it works. It's bugging out quite a bit, but should be fine.
Are you able to read whatever's on the dice?
Yeah, it's a 14.
Okay, it's clear enough. And
Can you roll for me?
where's your countdown dice?
Good question.
Because you're gonna need that for health.
I am well aware. That is a great question.
Did it fall on the floor?
Shouldn't have. Got too much stuff here. I can always just get my brother to grab me one from downstairs. Okay, now I'm kind of at a loss.
You move it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put it back in its box. I put it away and I couldn't find it. Lesson learned, don't put things away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I presume you can see it?
Yeah.
Okay. You rolled what?
A 10.
That
19.
19. Okay.
So you choose whether you want to go first or second.
I'll let you go first.
Okay.
We each grab 7.
Yep. I'll keep it.
Okay. Good to go.
Keeping or mulliganing?
I'm keeping.
Okay. Swamp. Tap. For Night Market Lookout. When Night Market Lookout becomes tapped, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life.
Dang, so I'm already down 1 life.
No,
I didn't tap it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's my turn, so yeah. I'm just gonna draw a forest.
Do you remember to draw a card?
Yeah.
Okay. The one thing a lot of new players tend to forget is drawing a card.
Forest, and yeah, I'm just gonna pass.
You draw at the start of your turn.
So I grab 2 cards?
No, at the beginning of your turn, you draw a card.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see.
Unless... So, because I saw you pick up another card.
Yeah, now I've got 7 cards again.
No, you're not supposed to have 7.
No?
Actually, let me see. No, you would have 7, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're good. I've already drawn my card. I'm back up to 7. We're good.
Yep.
Okay.
But remember, you draw... The very first thing you do is untap, then draw for the first part of your turn. And unless you have something that says you draw a card, then you don't draw it again. Draw again.
Okay. So we're good. We're
I will tap. Actually, no, I can't. Never mind. But I will attack you with Night Market Lookout. Ping you for 1, and it becomes tapped, so you lose 1, and I gain 1.
I've got 19 health. You've got 21.
Yep. You should also get used to using the dice as well.
I've got a notepad up, just until I can get more dice.
Okay, then I pass turn.
Okay. Nothing's tapped, so I don't untap. So I'm gonna play another forest.
Yep. Could you draw 2? Or draw another as well? Or draw?
Yeah, I always forget that. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Can't play anything.
No.
Yeah, generally in a situation like that, you would probably want to have mulliganed unless you have something that you can play within the first turn or 2, unless there's something specific in your hand you don't want to get rid of.
Yeah, kind of, actually.
Okay. So untap,
I've got
draw,
everything to set up for it, so.
and I can't play anything, so I will attack you for again.
Okay.
1 becomes tapped.
Okay, so I'm down to 18 health. You're up at 22.
You're down to 16.
16.
Because you take 1 damage from the damage the creature deals, and then you take an additional when it gets tapped.
Oh, nice. Okay, I see. That's handy. That's a nice card.
Mm. Now, it's a good turn 1 card, pretty much, because it's only a 1 cost 1/1.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I pass turn.
Okay. So,
Draw.
draw a card. Okay. Okay, I see. Then, yeah, obviously, gonna play another mana. um,
Do you have anything that costs 3?
yeah, but I can't use it.
Is it a sorcery that has no effect?
It's an instant.
Okay. Yeah, because I was going to say, if it's a creature, it probably would be smart to play that.
Yeah. Next round I'll be able to. So I pass.
And I draw. And I'm getting kind of screwed. I can't play anything. I'm drawing a land. So I'll attack you for 1 again. And it becomes tapped, so you take an additional damage.
14 damage. Or 2 damage, 14 health.
Yep. And your turn.
Okay. So, draw a card. So, I am gonna play a mana. What's this? Okay. So then, I'm gonna tap 4 mana.
I mean, you can pile it together too if you want to for easier.
Okay.
I usually pile in stacks of 5.
Okay. So I tapped 4 mana, and I'm gonna play a Nihile's Disciple. Um, and then yeah, I pass.
Just for the record, for your board state, make sure your lands are on the bottom row and spells and creatures and stuff are on the top row.
Like so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that does that green do anything or that creature do anything
Um,
when it enters?
yeah, when Nile's Disciple enters the battlefield, you gain life equal to your devotion to green. Each forest in the mana costs of permanents you control count towards your devotion to green. So
That is so currently your devotion to green is 2. Because it is a when it enters the battlefield effect, so when it gets played. So
it counts its own card?
yes, so it counts
Oh, okay.
as itself. So you get 2 health because that is what 2 and then green.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That's cool. I didn't know that. Okay, so I've got 16 health.
Yep. So if you would have had like say 3 other creatures on the field and you played that, if they were all green, then you would have gotten 5 essentially.
Okay, that's cool.
So there are a few cards that deal with devotion, but they're only for mainly a specific set. So not sure if you have any more of that card in your deck, and I can't remember, but
Heck if I know.
yeah. What is it? It's a 4-cost. What's
Yeah,
its
it's a
power and toughness?
4-cost 3/3.
Okay. So, and you pass turn.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
Okay.
Because it doesn't have, was it flash, so I can't do anything with her.
I draw, and I finally get another land. Um, uh, yeah, so I will tap for 3, play the sorcery, prying questions, target opponent, loses 3 life and puts a card from his or her hand on top of his or her library. So,
So you just killed my unit.
yep, so you lose 3 life.
So
You as the player lose 3 life.
Oh, I see. So 13. Okay, I see.
And then put 1 card from your hand on top of your library.
That's this deck?
Yep. The deck is called the library.
Okay. And just right on top.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I pass turn.
Okay. So untap.
Yep.
Draw a card. That's
Mhm.
cheap. And Nile's Disciple is still alive because you did non-combat damage, right?
Well, I didn't target it because the sorcery targets you.
Okay.
Targets a player.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just want to make sure. Oh, I forgot to ask. Like Gruul Guildgate. Gruul Guildgate enters the battlefield tapped. Tap, add either red or green mana. Is that like a token for that round, or do I just add a green from the deck?
No, so that generates mana. So that is what we call mana dork. So when you tap that creature, it gives you a red and green mana. And that mana gets added to your mana pool. So if you were to play that, he enters tapped, obviously, so you can't use him. But let's say next turn, if you still got 4 lands and that creature, now you have 5 forests or 5 green mana and 1 red mana to your mana pool.
I see. So it fits either or.
No, you get both.
Okay.
Unless
cool.
it says unless it's like a land that says you get like red or green. If it's red and green or just red green next to each other, then that's both.
It says tap, add red or green.
Oh, red or green. Okay.
Yeah.
Then yes, it's either or. And you get
Okay.
to choose which one each
Okay.
time you tap it.
That's okay. That's cool.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about a creature. I didn't realize it was a land card.
Yeah, it's a land card.
Yeah, so I'm assuming
Okay.
that's what you would play.
Yeah. So I am gonna play the Gruul Guildgate. It enters tapped.
Yep.
It's gonna be a green mana, obviously. So
Well, you can it no, every time you tap it for mana, you get to choose if it is red or green. It is not permanently red, it is not permanently green, it is
okay.
both. So if
Oh,
you
that's handy.
you
That's cool.
you don't have red mana on the field right now, so you want to use it as a red mana. But
I
I know
see.
your deck is entirely green, so it's kind of a waste. But
Yeah.
like if you were playing red and green, that's what you would use it for.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay. That's
remember,
cool.
keep your lands on the bottom, keep your creatures on the top.
Yeah. Just this one entered tapped, so I had to put it up above.
No, you keep it down. Just
Okay.
all lands go on the bottom.
Okay.
So, which is why I say bring your deck down here.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's generally where the deck is played, is in the bottom left or right hand corner, and then lands go on the bottom. Creatures, artifacts, and other things go up top.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. That's cool. Um. So.
So you have 4 usable mana right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Means I've got to tap my 4, and then I'm going to tap my Niles Disciple, and then that's I'm gonna use that to attack you for the 3.
No, you don't have to spend mana to attack.
Okay.
Because it's when you start declaring an attacker, you choose which creatures you are attacking with, and then you basically tap them and they are attacking.
Oh, I think I was getting confused from that card you pulled earlier, where you have to spend mana to use it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's my
So
bad. I forgot about that.
So untap your green mana.
Yeah, I was thinking of that card earlier, and I mistook that for the standard when that was not the case.
Yeah. So do you have anything in your hand that could help you right now?
Yes. Yes. So I'm going to tap the 4 mana anyway. And I'm going to use my sorcery, Wild Instincts. And target creature you control gets +2/+2 until end of turn. It fights target creature and opponent controls. Each deals damage equal to its power to the other.
Mm-hmm. So right now, I'm just going to be honest, that isn't something you should do because my creature is still my creature will still die. Like because I've got only a 1/1 on the field, I would have just chose to sacrifice it regardless to not take damage.
Is there no over damage?
No, that is a effect called trample. So if you have trample, so your creature would then have been a 5/5. If I blocked with my 1/1, because you deal 1 damage to kill the creature, 4 of that damage is left over, and that would have gone directly to me.
And that's only if I had trample.
Yeah, that's only on something that has trample or if you give something trample.
Okay.
So I will let you take the card back.
Appreciate that, because I did not know that.
Yeah, so you would have declared attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack you
Also,
with my 3/3.
Yep, and then I would block it, and then this would be destroyed.
Okay. And then I pass.
Yep. Now another thing with the card you had played, if I didn't have a blocker, then it would be a good time to play it as well, because now you're dealing an extra 2 damage.
Okay.
Or let's say I had something that was like a 4/4 on the field that I wouldn't have blocked with, because that was something that was valuable.
And then it would have brought me up to a 5/5, thus killing it.
Yeah, and because
Okay.
that card says you get to choose which creature I'm blocking with, you would have chosen the 4/4, and it would have killed it.
I see. That makes sense.
So I draw. I got a land. And fortunately, still can't play blue. I'll tap 3 to play Malkir Familiar. It is a 2/1 flying and death touch. Whenever I gain life, Malkir Familiar gains +1/+1 till end of turn.
Great. I don't like that death touch.
And I pass turn.
Okay. So, untap, untap,
Yep.
tap, draw a card. Okay. So I'm gonna play my Golgari Guildgate. Comes in tapped.
Yep. Remember, keep lands on the bottom. Keep
That's right.
just put your creatures all the way up to the top. Just do that.
Okay.
Try to get into the habit of keeping them separated, because I'm going to be honest, there are games where you can have like 40 or 50 cards on the field.
Yeah. Okay.
Like Connor has a 250 card deck.
Oh wow.
It's built around a specific card that says at the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 200 cards or more in your deck, you win the game. It's
That
called
makes
Battle
sense.
of Wits.
That makes sense.
But so
How many manas do I have here?
5.
5. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna tap all 5 mana in the Guildgate for the green. I'm gonna put Springleaf Avenger into play. And he does not do anything when he enters the field.
Okay.
And there's nothing else I can do there, so I pass.
Okay. And unfortunate, another swamp.
I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
No, you're
No, like I've
doing
got
it.
4 cards. I keep on playing things.
Yeah, I've got 5 cards in my hand right now.
Okay. It just feels
General,
like I'm doing something wrong, but I'm like, I know I'm not.
generally there will be points in the game where you just won't have a hand.
Huh.
Like
Okay.
for extended periods of time, you just won't. You'll draw a card, and that one card will be your hand, but you can play that one card.
Okay.
So
I'm glad to know
I've
I'm
got
not doing anything wrong.
no. So tap for 5, and Sangir Vampire. 4/4 flying. Whenever a creature dealt damage by Sangir Vampire this turn dies, put a 1/1 counter on Sangir Vampire. And then I will attack you with my bat. It has flying, so you don't have. Do you have anything with reach or flying?
No, I do not.
Okay, then you cannot block. So you take 2 damage, and I gain 2 life because it had a lifelink.
Okay.
Actually, no, that's Death Touch. Never mind, not lifelink.
And Death Touch only applies if I hit you.
It applies if I hit something or I block something.
Oh, so you just killed my unit.
No, I didn't attack you. You couldn't block with it because it was flying.
That's right.
But if you had attacked with your 3/3 and I chose to block with this, Death Touch would have then killed your 3/3, and also the damage that you dealt would have killed my card.
Yeah. Okay.
Death Touch is a status to where any amount of damage will kill or destroy target creature.
Yeah. Okay. Making the sense.
And die pass turn.
Okay. Untap my cards. Untap, that goes into my pool, brings me up to 6 mana. Draw a card. I said 6 mana, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna tap all 6 mana. And I'm gonna play Kinder Catch. Yeah, I pass. Wait,
Okay.
hold on. I don't pass. I can attack, can't I?
Yes.
Other than your bat, what's the other one?
It is a 4/4.
4/4. Does he have Death Touch? No, he's a flying. And
Yep.
I don't have reach, so I can't attack him.
No, okay, so flying is this creature can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach.
Okay.
I can still block with a flying creature. I can still block something that doesn't have flying. So flying can only be blocked by flying or reach, but a flying creature can block anything like a normal creature.
Okay, I see. That makes sense. But I also can't pick who I hit, so you could use Death Touch on me.
No, I don't. My bat is tapped. I cannot defend with it. I can only defend with this card.
Oh.
So
Okay.
when something is tapped, it cannot be used to defend. So right now you have 2 attackers and I have 1 defender.
Okay.
So you can choose. Right now the play would be to attack with your 2 creatures that you can attack with.
Wait. Can't I just hit you with the Springleaf Avenger because he's a 6/5? That would kill you.
Nope, I get to choose who I block. So if you attacked with just that, then the only creature I could block would be that. If you attacked with that and your other card, I get to choose whom I block.
My other one is a 3/3, so that one wouldn't kill you. So wouldn't the play be to just use the Springleaf so that you're forced to block him and the damage would kill you?
No, the play would be to attack with both. I block your smaller creature, killing it, and you have the bigger creature go through. But don't... Actually, no. Never mind. You don't have the mana.
I'm just trying to figure out why would I kill the creature, you know? If I can have one that's going to be guaranteed to stay alive.
Yeah, but I also could just choose not to block it.
And the attack goes through and kill you.
No, my creature doesn't take damage. I just choose not to block, and the damage goes to me.
Oh!
So you declare an attack. I respond by declaring blockers. I can choose not to block.
And then you take the damage to your own health pool.
Yes.
I see. That's where my confusion was at. That makes sense. Okay.
Also, I thought you had mana still, because I was going to say then you would cast your instant, which would... So I would declare block on your 3/3, right? That would normally kill it. At that point, you would then cast your instant, which would give it +2/+2.
And that would keep it alive.
Yes, and then kill my creature.
Yeah.
But right now you're going to attack with just your Spring Leaf, right?
Yeah, I'd rather keep the other one alive for now. So I'm
Okay.
gonna. And do I have to tap him to then attack?
Yes.
Okay.
And
So yeah,
then how much is its power?
he's a 6/5.
So then I would take 6 damage. Because I choose not to block.
Okay, so that brings you down to what, 18?
Me?
Yeah,
17.
17.
And then are you done?
Yeah, I passed.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to be a little bit rude
Okay.
this turn. Because this is just kind of what black does.
No, that's fine.
So, tap 2, Murder's Compulsion, destroy target tapped creature. So, I destroy your tapped creature.
So I put him over into the graveyard.
Yes. And then I will tap for 3 to cast the classic Murder to destroy target creature, which I'm choosing your bigger creature.
The Kinder Catch.
Yes.
I hate you.
And
I
then
thought
I
we were gonna
will
have a nice game, and then you do that to me.
attack you with both my creatures. They both have flying. And you take 6 damage.
So that brings me down to 7 health.
Mm-hmm. And then I pass turn.
Just for the sake so you can see it. 7.
Move it over to your. It's. I was gonna say it was covered up on my camera bump, but yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it was kind of in the corner, so that was on me.
But pass turn, so it's your turn.
I hate you.
Well, this is just kind of what black does.
I'm not gonna let you play a black deck anymore.
I have blue in this deck. I haven't been able to play blue yet.
Okay. Also, I untapped and pulled a card, so.
Yep.
Where do I have? So I'm gonna assume this is how you play it. I'm gonna play Unknown Shores, and when you tap it, it adds 1 general mana to your mana pool, right?
Yes. So you can't use that mana to cast, or for the cost of green.
Yeah,
You can only use it for the generic mana, which is numbered.
that's fine. And if I pay 1 mana and then tap it, then I can do of any color.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that is just a mana fix.
Yeah.
And because you're only playing green, that part of the card is basically useless.
Yeah. But it gets me an extra mana on the board, which is fine.
Yeah.
Okay. And since I can't play that right now, right?
You have 7 mana that you can use.
Oh, so I can once I play this one, I can tap it immediately.
Yeah, unless it says it enters the battlefield tapped. Yes.
Okay.
All lands
Okay.
can be used the turn they come out.
Okay. I wasn't too sure about ones like that. Okay. That's cool. That's fine then. Um Then I will play or tap 1 mana, and I'm gonna add Llanowar Elves to there.
Yep, so that is a creature you're not going to want to attack with.
Yeah, because he adds, when I tap him, it adds mana to my pool.
Yes. So creature spells still suffer from summoning sickness, so you cannot use its tap ability the time it comes out. So you have to wait until next turn to be able to use it to tap for green mana.
That's fine. And I guess for the sake of playing something, I will tap two more mana. Hold on, I think it's 3. 3 mana, sorry. And I will play Gnaw to the Bone, which is an instant, and I gain 2 life for each creature card in your graveyard.
In my graveyard. That
You
is...
gain 2 life for each creature card in your graveyard, so that would be mine. I've got 1.
Oh, okay. You should have 2 creature cards in your graveyard.
2, that's right.
Play with your graveyard face up.
Okay.
Exile is the one that you generally play face down. Graveyard, because they're known cards, you generally play face up. And there's a lot of decks that involve you going through your library or graveyard to look for cards or see different types of cards, like the one you just played.
I see. Okay. So then this goes to my graveyard?
Yes, because it was an instant. You
And
basically...
now I've got +4 life.
Yep.
11. Okay. There we go. And now I pass.
Okay. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Duty for return. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. So I'm going to be returning just the Night Market Lookout to my hand.
Yeah, of course you are.
And then I've got 1 mana left, so I'll tap that and play. Oops, forgot to untap those. Play the Night Market Lookout. And then I will... yeah, I'll pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw a card. Okay. So I'm gonna play a forest. I don't know how this card works.
What is it?
Pack's Favor. It's an instant. Convoke. Your creatures can help cast the spell. Each creature you tap while casting the spell pays for 1 general or 1 mana of that creature's color. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn.
Yep. So basically, Convoke means if you were, say, you didn't have like the mana to cast it like naturally, but you had like 2 creatures on the field right now. You could tap each of those creatures, and that would pay for 2 of the generic mana, or in this case, because they're green, possibly 2 of the green mana.
I see. But if I have the mana, then I don't need to tap them, and I can still use those cards.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just an alternate way of paying for a card.
I see.
There's a similar mechanic for artifacts called Inspire.
I see.
To where non-artifact creatures can help cast artifacts.
I see.
So I tap a creature to pay for one of the mana for artifacts, I think.
I see. That makes sense.
Or I tap artifacts to pay for mana for one of those two.
Okay, so.
But you should have 9 mana right now.
Yeah. But there's nothing I can play, and I'm trying to decide how I want to attack. Because I would have to play one of my sorceries or the instant in order to even kill one of your cards, because if you block me, then you're gonna kill my card.
Yep. And
but if I use it, then you're gonna pick which one you block with, and it's gonna be a waste.
Yeah. But you could also do that as a way to get rid of my Death Touch because you don't have any removal.
So just sacrifice Nayli's Disciple?
If you want to get rid of my bat, that is the play, because you don't have anything that can remove my bat from the board.
Yeah, as of right now, that is.
And you don't have anything with reach or flying to block it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna tap Nayli's Disciple, and I'm gonna hit your bat.
Well, no, you just say you're attacking with it.
Okay.
And then I get to choose, and I would block with the bat. So then my bat would die, but because it has Death Touch, your creature would also die.
Yep. Okay. That makes sense.
So remember, you just declare attackers. You just say, I'm attacking with these. And then I get to be like, okay, I'm going to block this one with that one. And then I'm not going to block this one, and I'll take the rest of the damage.
That makes sense. Okay. That's right. And now I pass.
Okay. Three for Lawless Broker. When it dies, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Then I will hit you for 4 flying.
And because I can't block that, that just hits my health pool.
Yep.
That brings me down to 7 health.
Yep. And then I will pass.
Okay. Everything's untapped, so draw a card. I'm gonna tap 2 mana. I'm just gonna use the Unknown Shores in the forest. I'm gonna play my instant Wildwood Rebirth. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, and that's any target creature, right?
Yep, so any of the creature cards in your graveyard, you get to choose.
Sorry about that. And then it goes back into my hand.
Yep.
And then this goes to my graveyard. And
if you have the mana, you can cast it.
Gonna tap 6 mana. And 3, 4, 5, 6. Kinder Catch is back in play.
Is it just a 6-cost 6/6?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can't play anything else. I'm not attacking with my Llanowar Elves. And I don't need to tap it for mana every time because it's just for that round, right? So that would only give me 1 mana this round.
Yep. And if you tap it, you can't use it as a blocker. So keeping it untapped, you can use it as a blocker if you need to.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that anyway.
Because right now you have enough mana to where it's not really useful
That's
unless
what
you
I was
just
thinking.
unless you pull into something to where you can get cards. But the Land of War Elves mostly are like turns 1 through like 4. You kind of want to get them.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. And then I can't use my Kinder Catch to attack you this round because I just played them, right?
Yep.
Okay, I pass.
I can't play. Oh, I'll hit you for 4 again. In the air.
Okay, so that brings me down to 3 health.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Untap. Draw a card. I'm gonna tap 2 mana again, a general on a forest. I'm gonna play a Rattleclaw Mystic. Okay. Yeah, I'm good there. Um, um, your you can block with both creatures, right?
Yes, but I cannot kill your creature.
I know that. I know that. I'm just trying to think of the best way to go about this. Because I can attack you and you can block me, so I can't go after your own health pool, can I?
Nope, unless I choose not to block.
um, if I do what I want to do, then you're definitely going to block and it's going to waste everything. So I shouldn't do that. Um,
Well, I have you dead next turn. Regardless.
then I'm going to just go down with a fight. Never mind.
Not enough mana.
No, I'm 1 off. I'm just going to hit you with my Kinder Catch. Or I'm going to attack you with my Kinder Catch.
Okay, then I would choose to block with my Lawless Broker.
Okay.
My Broker would die, and
Okay.
when it dies, I put a 1/1 counter on target creature.
Okay.
Which I would put it on this boy.
Okay. How much health does your other card have?
This is a 1/1.
That's a 1/1.
Yep.
I'm going to attack with my Land of War Elves.
Nope, you already declared your attack. So once you declare your attack, you only get 1 combat phase.
Oh,
So
okay,
if you
I see.
are going to attack with both of them, you have to attack with both of them.
Okay.
So because you only chose to attack with one, and remember, drill it into your head.
Okay.
I can just you don't choose who gets to block. I choose who blocks.
I know. But because, see, your other card was already tapped, which means you could not use him to block, right?
Yeah, but
So that means the 1/1, the Land of War.
And I would just take that damage. I would choose not to block it.
That's right, I forgot you can do that. Okay, so yeah, I pass.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
And then I attack you for 5 flying in the air. And win.
I've got 7 health.
You've got 3.
I've got 3. I didn't change it on the computer. Yeah, I've got 3. I'm dead.
Yep. So where are all of my swamp islands? I just had a clump of islands at the bottom.
Isn't that usually how it goes?
Yep. So, in my honest opinion, knowing what you played and what you had, I would have mulliganed your hand, your opening hand.
Yeah. I had a lot of
Yeah.
forests, which I feel like would have given me an advantage, but it didn't.
Well, you didn't have anything to play, is the problem.
Yeah, it took me
The
a long
only thing
time to
you
get into it.
the only thing you could play was at turn 4, and at that point, I'm already doing things, a lot of things.
Yeah.
And green is all about ramp. Also, you don't have to shuffle like that every time.
No?
No, it's just for a brand new deck to break it in. It just helps mix the cards more.
So I'm horrible at shuffling. Oh, I can end this.